So a good example will be track Future Rave, because I think in this track really futuristic sounds. There sounds like crazy. So let's see. This kind of vibe, really dark, is really nice. Okay, so here I used, one second, here I used Massive. It's really nice synth, I love use a lot. One of the fattest things for their kind of this style of progressive house, a little bit aggressive but the same time groovy. And of course, with my favorite toys, plugins, I love a lot to use Maserati by Waves. It makes sounds really atmospheric and fat, you know. Okay, I mute all plugins from the channel. This sounds like without anything. This. It's like simple organ, right? But sounds interesting. Some notes like I did, like Shapov mathematics. So it's like here. Okay, simple notes with bass and kick. Okay, this sound. Now I put Maserati. It's make atmosphere, really nice atmosphere on sound. After I put a little bit of Saturn to make saturation a bit. It's like if you hear the attack of the notes, it will be a bit more attack, giving more attack on the notes, which is nice. After I put clip distortion to make sound a little bit distorted in a good way, just a little bit. And of course I love use a lot these things. It's just next level, called UAD Vertigo VSM Free. It really makes interesting sound. It's like make a movie to your sound, really something special. Listen. It's like really fat. Okay, after equalization a bit, and I love also use OTT sphere. It's like multi-band, makes a bit fat as well. After all the things I send into bass channel, and I love to use UAD Moog filter on the bass where I send the things. So it's a bit different, right? More cleaner and fatter, which is nice. I cut up a bit frequencies after, and maybe a bit of ozone. Makes sounds cool as well. It's my group, so another sound, it's from Massive as well. It's really nice sound. I also put the Maserati here and Saturn a bit, like to make it fatter. Okay, if we unmute them, it will be simple sound, right? Like, but it's cool as well. So if we're going deep to the sound, I always trying to find the sounds which is I don't hear before, you know, something fresh. I not focus at okay, this sound sounds good, I will take him. I will try to find that it's never had before. So This is cool. It's very important to get with idea what you wanna put in the track. Example, in Future Rave, if it was my idea to put dark atmosphere in track and at the same time make it groovy and some the really crazy things inside, you know. So here, if you're looking for the track, it's simple groove, right? Like, but sounds are crazy. This one, and especially this one. It's like making, wow, what is it, you know? And okay, how it works. And after, I would like to show another things from another project. Okay, running track. I also have crazy sounds. It's all again about the idea what you came up with. First idea when I did this track, it was this one. Sorry, this part. 1 second. No. How is it? Ah, here. This one. This crazy sound. And I was thinking what to do with this sound, right? It's really like Arabic synth. I was trying to make Arabic melody here. And after it was like idea. That's why it's like, it sounded like Arabic and at the same time crazy. So, here's the notes that I did. It's like the crazy. Put another sound. It was simple Gladiator synth from Tone 2. And preset called Angry Sauce, so just like simple thing, it's like I told you, it's all just about idea. After I put another sound, sorry, this one, it's like simple Logic synth, but with some effects to make the guitar sound a bit like Arabian guitar. And this one from Synth Plant, it's crazy sound. And their three works like one. So, and if you hear the melody here making the bass, it's really interesting. Listen. Melody is making bass, not these sounds. This making melody. It's synth Z3TA. So this melody of the track. And all together. So actually this whole idea of the track sounds original, so this famous Rasputin sound from Synth Plant. Okay, and drop. So some percussion section, bass, sub from EX sampler. And after the cut, the main synth. this one. So this sound and this one. I just cut it and that's it. It sounds sick. And interesting thing to make more the detune note, it's cool like this. 1 second. Let's make some effect. If listen like this. Sorry. Here. Interesting effect. Yeah, and I put some the reverb on this sound. I like to do this a lot. Like mix of the reverb going up in the end of the pattern, like it makes more groovy. So okay, there was idea about that, and after I just was thinking how I can do in the break. I really found the percussion, Arabian percussion from Namzila loops. Sounds really interesting for this kind of music. And of course I found the vocal sample from Ofra Haza. I cut it up, pitch up a bit. Not this one, it's replay version. It was like this. I show you how was original. Make some creativity there and it starts works with my music. 1 second. Show you how was it before. How was it original. Original was like this. So it sounds different, right? Sounds cooler like this. After I made more effect on the voice with beat speaker, it sounds like this. It makes more vibe. And melody keep going and all sounds sick together. After the loop, these things, and keep going with all melody in second drop. So that's why it's like sounding original and sick. The creativity inside is most important thing with notes and stuff, you know. And also it's makes sense how you produce the track. Example, in the beginning on the first drop I used this one. Well, here. It was just the bass from the track. I not show the melody. And just in second break I showed the melody. It was like down down, and after it's coming to the melody. That was is like okay, wow. And the things works as well. It's like okay, this Arabian stuff. After you keep going, just adding a bit of dirty bass, a bit. It's second drop. After full break, you add in the voice. I added the voice. Loop it. And after it's coming full melody and everything in the third drop. So these things, I think it's interesting to produce like this. It's not like do everyone, it's like really original stuff.